The Dream SMP is preparing for a Season 2, and there's been a lot of mentions of resetting the server and more. So today we're going to be taking a look at Dream's private Twitter account where he has talked about Season 2 and how there's going to be a ton of lore coming soon. Earlier today, on the day I'm recording, he published a bunch of voice notes on his Twitter account, and this thread of voice notes goes on to talk about the Dream SMP coming back and the plans they have to keep people active on the server. He starts off by mentioning that the Dream SMP is coming back and that they have tons of plans, and they aren't fully resetting the map or getting rid of things because of the history and the lore. A lot of people have been expecting that the Dream SMP will just fully wipe the map and they will all start from the beginning, which doesn't seem to be the case. He says that usual SMPs do resets every now and again as people get bored, and it's quite obvious that the players on the SMP have been getting bored recently, and he says he's pretty much talked with everybody on the Dream SMP about the plans that they have for the future and that everyone seems excited. Dream says that these plans are very unique and are going to have the best of both worlds, and he also says they're going to have an awesome Season 2 and a good conclusion to Season 1. He also mentions he has plans and incentives to get people playing on the server and streaming it more, and that there should be some stuff coming during this month. He then goes on to talk about Technoblade and how they probably won't be doing anything related to his character, and also mentions that he had a talk with Techno's dad and a YouTube representative, and they've been talking about doing a Dream SMP charity event or something on them lines. He then goes on to end this thread with saying that there's a ton of stuff coming to the SMP and that the story isn't ending and it's fully coming back, and says that there's going to be a lot of things that change, mainly being the dynamics of the characters on the server, the relationships are going to be different, and a world-altering event. So that's the whole thread of the things he's talked about, and there's a lot of stuff to go into, but the main thing I want to talk about is this whole world-altering event. He mentioned earlier that they won't be resetting the world, so this world-altering event is going to have to be something that doesn't destroy everything. And the one main thing that I can kind of think of is that it has something to do with Carl. Now this is just a massive theory that I'm going to throw out, but the way he talks about the dynamics of the characters and the relationships are going to be all different makes me think that Carl goes back in time in one of his tales from the SMP and accidentally screws something up, this causing a kind of ripple effect, making the entire server different now. This would be a really cool way to go into Season 2. It would also mean that all the characters' relationships and things are different because he's changed something in the past, which will obviously affect the future. And who knows, it could be a completely different storyline, or people are in different places, where instead of Dream being in the prison, it's Tommy. It seems like these plans for the Dream SMP have been in the works for a few weeks to months now. I've heard a few times in Tommy's stream that the lore will be coming back and they are working on something big. I know that Wilbur says that he has 2 lore streams coming this month, so it seems like a lot of people are getting back in the mood for this, and there's going to be a lot of lore coming around, and I really can't wait to see what Dream has planned for this big event and for the future of the SMP. And just know I'll keep you updated, so make sure you are subscribed to this channel, and I'll see you next time.